Time for the Billy Jack Truth. Time for the Billy J. Jack Truth with me, Billy J. Jack, the Duke of Brisbane Town. Let's get on with the show, friends. Hello, friends. Open the floodgates. You know who it is? Your favorite podcaster in the whole wide world, Billy J. Jack, the Duke of Brisbane Town, broadcasting to the occupied ghetto-ass suburbs of Brisbane Town. I can see him out my window here from the fine heights of the CBD, one of the tallest residential towers here in the fine CBD of Brisbane Town. It's time, friends, we spoke about it. My son, who's computers minded and such, purchased his first property at the age of, well, he's somewhere over 55 years of age, so that gives you some idea. He is a son from my third marriage, and he is a nice young fellow, and he needs to pay for his $800,000 purchase somehow, because I don't think he'll be able to do it from his salary and such. Salaries ain't going up no more. Got them fine folks over there from the wilds of India, wilds of Asia and such coming over and taking the money under the tables and making life easy for you and me as they're jumping up and down on this big old American cock and not for much money, which is good. It's the enrichments we all deserve. So, what are we going to do for my son? He's a smart fellow. He has got degrees in the computing and such, and I never had the opportunity to go to university back in my day. You didn't need a degree. You could go straight to Wall Street and work in a bank. Oh, back in them days, they were just firms. They weren't banks like they are today. And I think we need more people. More people here in Brisbane Town, more pressure on housing, and then all of a sudden the prices just go up and up and up. And like the agents say, they double every 7 years or some such thing, or whatever the heck they say these days. I thought they put the last agent in jail after Baden Clay thought he could kill his wife and such and get away with it and such. Well, he almost did, thanks to our fine judges sitting on the Court of Appeals and such, letting him off. But the High Court down in Cambertown said that ain't right. Well, I've been reading about it on the Reddits. Have you know the Reddits? Brisbane has its own Reddits. You go to the Google and you type in, first of all, at the top of your browser, and I've been on the internet now for 4 years, so I understand this a lot. You go to the top and you see a white box. You type in www.google.com, press the enter or return key on your computer. Then you go to the next page and there will be a Google with a white box underneath, and you type in the following. You type in Brisbane Reddit, and you will see Reddit is a very popular website on the internet, and I have posted on the Reddit myself. I've got myself a computer a few years ago. I bought it brand new, only $5,000, and I got the modem with it too. And it has lasted me all this time, friends, for almost 3.5, 4 years, which is a great thing. And I think we can say that that is a good quality computer. Now, I think it's time we open the floodgates, because my son's got a mortgage to pay and children to put through to the private schools and such, in the GPS schools. So I think it's time we invited in over 3 million folks from the wilds of China and India and such to come over and enrich our fine city. What do y'all think? We all got the room for it, right? So, I want y'all to sing along with me, friends. We should open the floodgates. An ode to Brisbane Town by Billy J. Jack. Open the floodgates, let them all come home. Open the floodgates, let millions come to Brisbane Town. Open the floodgates, keep the Ponzi flowing. Open the floodgates, our after all, y'all just brown. That's right, after all, you're just brown, 'cause deep down, we're y'all are just brown. That's right, friends, open the floodgates, let 'em all come home. Open the floodgates, let millions come to town. Open the floodgates, keep the Ponzi flowing. Open the floodgates, friends. After all, y'all are just brown deep down, 'cause deep down, friends, y'all are just brown. Let little Johnny and Susie have what they want, friends. You gotta understand. We can have the classmate enrichments for their school, so these fine folks can drive 2 hours to get to them fancy schools and such, and get the high results to get into them welfare programs and such, like the medicine, imagine it, and the legals and such, and do the fancy degrees. They can get them fine jobs, and they can work in the fine CBD, and they can put on their fancy breeches, and them folks from the wilds of Asia and India and such love this, and they can get them Medicare gibs their whole lives, wearing the white coats for their legal gibs in the legal industries and such, getting all that money and such from the government. But we can have the submarines too, at half the price if they're built overseas by the brown folks. And we don't need to build them here, friends. We can have them built half the price by the brown folks overseas, just like the immigrations. 'Cause, let's face it, friends, those Australians don't want the jobs, apparently. I don't know. I don't agree with that, but that's what folks are saying at the cafe chit-chats. Well, I know, friends, we all just brown deep down, 'cause I drank the Aztec Cola as a boy. Ever tried the Aztec Cola? Very nice drop indeed. And proof we are all just brown deep down. You want proof? Conclusive proof, friends. Even the Kiwi anchor babies are welcome here. There's hundreds of them. Maybe even more. I mean, apparently something like 1/3 of all New Zealand itself is living in Brisbane town. Something like that. Well, friends, it's time to open the floodgates and open your hearts to the browns deep down, 'cause y'all just brown deep down. Y'all know it. God bless the fine folks owning housing in the ghetto-ass inner suburbs and such, and God bless them Kiwi anchor babies. Y'all brown deep down, so God bless Billy J. Jack. Bye for now.